Hey, this is Evan from Octane and Electrons. We're going to look at another one of the Oiiwak, I'm not sure how you say that, fiber optic borescopes or inspection cameras. I've looked at a couple others. This one's similar to some of the other ones I've looked at, but it's pretty cool because it has the 15-meter cable on it, the link. So if you needed to use it for, I don't know, a drain pipe or something, plumbing maybe, this would be really useful. I typically use these for motorcycle engines to look at cylinder bores and stuff. So I don't always need the longer cable, but this is really cool. I haven't seen one with this length on it, so this is nice. So it comes in a bigger box for sure. We'll open it up. User manual. I've looked at some others, so I can show you pretty easily how to use it, but look at the cable length on that. So yeah, if you did need to do drains or plumbing or something, this one would be awesome. Comes with a charge cord to charge the battery inside, and different tips for the end of the camera, different lenses. So set that aside. We have our camera unit. I'll take that off. And cable attaches usually with a USB plug right there, so it's plugged in. Let's move that out of the way. And yeah, look at this. So like I said, first one I've seen with this cable length. That's a Haas. So that'll really let you inspect things with really long distance. So that's pretty cool. So we'll power it on. It's got an on-off switch right here. Has a intensity dial for the light on the end of the camera and the lens. SD card for taking pictures and video. USB port on the end for charging. That's about it. So we'll turn it on. Let it boot up. See the LED come on the end of the lens. And then I'm gonna change the light dial so it can change the intensity of the LEDs on the end. Okay, and we look over here, here's our screen. And similar menu, so we have up and down arrows, move that little red selection box. This is a back button or return. Okay for enter, so I'll go to, here's all of our settings. Format, space, version, brightness, language, resolution, those are all fine. Go back. This setting will let you view existing pictures on the SD card, which I just had one little video on there. I'll go back. This button will take, go hit OK, it'll take a video clip so you can see the little red countdown right there. So that's recording video. Hit OK to stop. And then I'll go down to picture, and if you hit click it once, it will take a screenshot. Then you can go back into the gallery to view them. So pretty cool, easy to use, simple. So we're gonna pick this up. I'm not gonna unroll the entire cable, but I will probably need to unroll a little bit of it, so give me one sec here. Here we go. Okay, let me get this in here. So we're gonna go down here and look at, I've got this old, really crappy, junky old Suzuki dirt bike here that a friend gave me and been screwing around with, trying to get it running again. And I already had a plug out of it because I was troubleshooting. So let's take a look at what the board looks like. I have not looked down into this one. I think the motor's probably okay internally, but it has an ignition problem. So these are always really useful for this because they have great LED lighting on the end of the lens. And for scoping a motor, they're really awesome because you can see everything. So right now the piston's up real high. Let me go ahead and cycle the Kickstarter here for a second and get it a little lower. One sec. Okay. Sorry about that. I should have lowered it quite a bit. All right, much better. There we go. So we can see the top of the piston Getting a little bit of glare there. There we go. Oh, we're still up too high. Cycle it down one more time. This has a really deep thread on the spark plug, so it's hard to get it down to an area where we can see well. There we go. So now we can see the side of the cylinder. So this is typically what I use these for. They're really useful because I can see the walls of the cylinder and see if there's any rust or damage or anything on these old motors I like to work on. So that's really useful. It actually still has a good surface on the motor. A lot of carbon buildup on the piston, but that's okay for an old engine. But the cylinder wall looks good, so I like that. Typically what I find a lot of use in these things for. I'm going to go take a screenshot, so I'm going to go down and select the picture icon and hit OK, and it'll take a screenshot for me. Okay, cool. So that's what I use them for. I think they're really useful. The 15-meter length is pretty awesome if you need to use this. Like I said, I see like plumbing use or something like that where you really need the distance, would work great. But these have great battery life, good case, easy to use menu, so they really are simple to use and they do the job well for all sorts of uses. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. Good unit, and I really like these. I'm a big fan of them. So thanks for checking it out.